Our body's immune system is supposed to protect us from infection and disease, but there's a condition called sarcoidosis that actually causes a person's immune system to damage its own tissues. In this morning's Faces of Rare Disease, Sabrina Saunier talks about this diagnosis that could threaten every organ in her body. Sabrina Saunier is surrounded by medical information and doctors. This cardiology secretary at Lake Charles Memorial Hospital helps other patients every day.
Can you direct this
and never imagined that she would become a patient herself with a mysterious disease.
It was huge and hard, and also with fever.
Sabrina first noticed a swollen area in her right arm 9 months ago.
I saw my internal medicine physician, then she referred me to a rheumatologist. She wanted me to see a general surgeon and a dermatologist, and he recommended me to see a pulmonologist.
That chain of events included 5 doctors and a diagnosis Sabrina had never heard of.
She had mentioned the word sarcoidosis, but I've never heard it, so I didn't know what she said.
Sarcoidosis is an inflammatory disease that causes tiny clumps of abnormal tissue known as granulomas to form in organs throughout the body.
It can affect multiple organs, but the most common organs affected are the lungs, the skin, lymph nodes, and the eyes.
The cause for this disease is unknown, and it typically starts in adults after age 20. While mild cases only involve moderate treatments like anti-inflammatory medications, Sabrina knows the reality of the more involved cases can be life-threatening.
It can be fatal, and that was scary for me to accept that I have this disease and that what it can end up being.
Right now, Sabrina knows of 7 other people in Southwest Louisiana living with the same unanswered questions. But statistics show there are more looking for the same answers that will help them lead longer, healthier lives.
How their month went?
When Sabrina didn't know where to turn for support, she took matters into her own hands, starting the first and only sarcoidosis support group.
I've gotten calls from family members that lost a loved one, and that's what they saw on the death certificate was sarcoidosis.
Sarcoidosis is something that Sabrina will live with for the rest of her life, but she says the discouraging diagnosis in the beginning has brought her to where she is now, in a place where she can encourage others facing the same struggles. Do you ever feel hopeless with it?
At one point I may have, at the beginning, but now that the support group's going, I feel like a little family, and it's nice to have that.
It's hard to pinpoint exactly how many people have the disease because some people don't show symptoms. A chest x-ray or biopsy is needed for a definitive diagnosis.